this morning out of nowhere. My mother tells me we're moving to New York.
Oh, that was just a threat to make you eat your oatmeal.
So I'm taking that position in New York. It'll give me more time with Zach and no time with Harry.
3 years and the thought never occurred to me. You know, sometimes I act like the dumbest guy in the world, but I'm not stupid.
He doesn't care that he's breaking up a lifetime friendship between you and me.
They won't keep you on without an apprentice. And if you're out of work, I'm out of work.
I want you to live with me. As my wife. Elizabeth, will you marry me? Well, we got the license. Everything's set.
Oh, great! Congratulations.
Zachary, you and I and Harry, we're all moving to Hawaii.
Working in a garage is not exactly Camelot, but it's where I met Zach. I'm a wizard who works alone. Not anymore. Now they tell me I need an apprentice. And he's it.
The Merlin? You have to be over 1,600 years old.
Well, I do 30 push-ups a day and I don't eat fried food.
Did you part the Red Sea?
Oh, I'm good, but I'm not that good. I have a few more people to interview, Tony. I'll call you in a few days.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Merlin.
How many does that make?
144.
Oh.
I've seen a gross of teenagers, and I do mean gross.
Frankly, Max, I don't think you're trying.
Got another list?
Right here.
Aloha! Look who's back! The Don Ho of Mumford High.
Brought you guys some souvenirs. Here, Alex.
Oh. Oh.
And Mr. Merlin.
No kids?
I love orchids.
I hate orchids. I'm allergic to carnations. Not attractive, but edible. Thank you.
That's Harry's car, isn't it? Where are the newlyweds?
Well, Harry stayed in Hawaii to get the house ready. My mom and I came back to pack everything up.
When you going back?
Friday.
Friday? That's 3 days from now. Well, you excited?
Oh, sure. Never saw my mom so happy. How you doing on my replacement?
Oh, we've seen about one or two. You're sure a tough act to follow.
I'm gonna miss you guys, too.
Oh, dear, I'm so sad. I could cry. I think I'll get my hair done. It always makes me feel better.
So, you sure you're not having any trouble finding an apprentice?
No, we just started out. One of these days, the perfect kid will roll in here. Not today, however.
Leo! Welcome home, beach bum. Hey, great city. I got something back for you.
Let me see. Ala kalina puka lahuna kaui malakanui apuaka leolani.
What's it mean?
Leo in Hawaiian.
Thanks. You got a great tan. How was it? The girls, the surfing, the girls, tell me.
Oh, we'll talk about it later. Hey, listen, did you know that Mr. Merlin is looking for some part-time help to replace me?
Zach.
I knew. But I didn't think about myself. Hey, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, he's right. You ought to think about it.
I thought about it.
Oh, seriously, Leo and I are a lot alike.
Zach, would you give me a hand here? No.
It looks like we better pry this out. Leo, there's a crowbar right in front of the office. Will you get it for us?
One crowbar coming up.
If he pulls out that crowbar, first I'm going to cry, then I'm going to hit you.
He deserves his chance. Leo, you see it?
Not only do I see it, I got it. Where do you guys want it?
Back where you got it.
You should make up your mind.
Yeah. I guess I'll just clean out my locker. Drop off the garage keys tomorrow.
There's no rush. You okay?
Well, I'm fine. How about you?
Oh, fine. Couldn't be better.
Hey, Zach.
Well, I'll be back.
No, I still can't believe you're leaving for good.
It's not like we're not going to see each other. I mean, it's only, what, 3,000 miles away?
Something like that. And we can write, too, when we're not visiting.
Well, sure. It'll almost be like you were there.
Well, I gotta be getting home. I'll be over tomorrow to help you pack.
Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you weren't going to Hawaii, this plant would just perk right up. Wouldn't you, baby?
It was just a draft.
Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. Come on, you two, sit down. Since this celebration is in honor of Zach, why, I think we ought to have a little toast. I've been saving this special bottle for just such an occasion. Dom Perignon 67. Sun-kissed 82. Zach, I can't tell you how pleased I am that your life is taking a step forward. We'll miss you, of course, for a while. I've enjoyed all the time we spent together. That's all over now. I think the change will be good for the two of us. The excitement of a new apprentice for me, the excitement of a new beginning for you. And so I wish you goodbye and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Merlin. Now I'd like you all to know how excited I am about going to Hawaii with Mom and Harry. Of course, all the powers you've given me will be taken away. But the compensation of surfing and snorkeling will more than make up for it. So I leave with positive feelings and a full heart. Goodbye and good luck.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
I beg your pardon.
You both are lousy liars. There isn't a shred of truth in either of your touching and overwritten speeches. The truth, Zach. Do you want to leave Mr. Merlin and move to Hawaii?
No.
Max, do you want Zach to leave you and move to Hawaii? Max?
No.
Then let's talk some real feelings here.
I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. I want to leave you, Mr. Merlin. And it's my mother who's starting the new life. She and Harry need time to themselves.
I don't want to go looking for another apprentice. I've got an apprentice. A pretty good one.
Oh, how do I get not to go without hurting Mom?
Does she know how you feel?
Well, no. She thinks I'm thrilled to go. I don't know how to talk to her about it. Can you talk to her, Mr. Merlin?
Well, I could. But this calls for some very special qualifications. Someone with a strong background in psychology. Someone with experience in interpersonal relationships. Someone who has the capacity for drawing out the deepest and most honest feelings in a woman.
Who's that, Max?
So you're real excited about moving to Hawaii?
Yes, it's a whole new life for us. Harry's thrilled about his new business, and I love my new house, and Zach... Zach... Let's try a new color this time, huh?
Hey, this is Alex you're talking to. Now, what about Zach?
He's pretending to be excited, but I don't think he wants to go.
How do you feel about that?
terrible. I'd hate not having him with us. And I know he's gonna miss graduation next year and Leo and all his friends and in an odd way, Max. He seems to have a special fondness for him. It's lovely to see.
I know what you mean.
Tell you the truth, Alex, I don't know what to do.
What if Zach stays here?
Where? He can't live alone in San Francisco. Well, he's got a couple of cousins, but he wouldn't be comfortable with them. And I have an aunt I wouldn't leave my parakeet with. Alex, what am I gonna do?
Soap. Dr. Cuticle has an idea.
Zach, come and live with me? Why, you must be out of your mind.
It's either that or Zach moves to Hawaii.
Well, then, get out your list. I'll seek kids night and day. I will not allow Zach to destroy my privacy or my sanity. Well, that's like asking Lenny and Squiggy to come and live in the Vatican.
You don't seem to understand, Max. He can't stay anywhere else.
Well, doesn't he have any family? Any friends? Whatever happened to Boys Town? That's a G, not an F.
My guess is Elizabeth will let Zach stay here if you ask him to live with you.
Did you tell her that I'd agree to that?
You know I wouldn't do that, Max. Be honest with me, Max. Zach means more to you than you're willing to admit. He's not just your apprentice. And he's got a problem. Elizabeth wants to help him, but she doesn't know how. Max, do you hear me? She doesn't know how.
Well, then she just better find out. Because there is no way on the God's green earth that I am going to be the teacher, the guardian, and the roommate of Zachary Rogers. So after a lot of thought and much soul-searching, I think the answer to your problem is to let Zach come and live with me.
Max, that's a generous offer, but a teenage boy is a lot of responsibility.
Well, we work well together, and I doubt there'll be any problems that we won't be able to handle.
I don't know what to say. You caught me completely by surprise.
Well, now, this is not for the rest of his life, you know. He'll be out on his own pretty soon anyway.
Even so, it's hard for a mother to let go. But Max, you somehow make it seem okay.
It will be okay. I promise you.
Obviously, I haven't discussed this with Zach, but if it's all right with him, it's all right with me.
Well, it's all right with Zach.
It's all right with Leo.
Unanimous. Your check, sir. Oh, give it to his roommate. Will you relax? Everything's gonna be okay. Even Zach's plant is happy.
Everything is not going to be okay. Old men should live by themselves. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake.
You're not even married yet, and you want to see a divorce lawyer.
I wonder how many tons of teenage junk he's going to bring in here.
You're worrying for nothing. Look.
That's not so bad.
Max, remember now, we are being positive today. We are being positive, and we are smiling.
Hi, Mr. Merlin!
Stopping by on your way to the dump?
Great sense of humor.
Wait till sees the next load.
Next load? How many more are there?
Oh, 3.
Well, 4. Counting the elephant. Just kidding.
What's that?
It's my laundry.
You do it annually?
Don't listen to him. Bring your things in. Your room is ready. Come on.
I'll grab another load and be right in.
Hey, this is great.
I'm glad you like it.
You don't mind if I change the room a little? You know, make it more me.
Oh, yeah, Max. It is kind of formal for a teenager.
Yeah. Who lived here before? Count Dracula?
I'm not gonna make it.
Basketball net here?
Basketball net nowhere.
He's right, Leo. The basketball wouldn't bounce here. Carpet's too thick.
We'll rip it up. Gonna have to anyway when you paint.
Paint?
What do you think about the strobes? That corner over there? Or how about in the living room for the party tonight?
What party?
I'll go get some more stuff, Zach. Gonna have to take this door off. Stereo speakers won't fit through.
What party?
A few of my friends are gonna hold a going away party for me. But since I'm not going anywhere, it's like a welcome home.
Yeah, how few?
Seven well-behaved, responsible high school students.
Zach, this is Max Merlin, not the Fonz. I have no intention of turning my home into hickey heaven.
It's 7 people. What's so
Max,
terrible?
I have a great idea. Why don't you and I go out for dinner and then to a movie? You'll let Zach settle in, have his little party, and then by tomorrow, you two will be like a regular family, just like Ozzie and Harriet.
Yeah, more like Heckle and Jekyll.
This stuff is tasty, Mr. Merlin. What is it?
Did Zach ever mention my pet bird?
Oh, yeah, Luther the owl.
That's his lunch. Rat pudding. Don't eat it all. Leave some for Luther.
Ah, Leo, he is just kidding. It's chocolate custard, I know, because I made it myself. So eat as much as you want. Let's go, Max.
Show it to Luther. You'll see what it is. Wear a glove. It'll take your hand off. Seven people. Looks like prom night in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sounds like fun to me. Let's go in.
No, we're going in all right. Tell them to go home, and you're going to help me.
No, Max. This is between you and Zach. You guys have to work out the ground rules for living together. And you need to do it by yourselves.
Great party, Mr. Merlin, huh? A few more people showed up than expected, but word got around. Come on, I'll introduce you to my friends. Hey, what'd you do that for?
You said 7 people. There are more than 700. Looks like the last days of Pompeii. What are they doing?
Well, they're kissing.
On my Louis Couture sofa?
Well, I'm sure Louis did it.
I suppose you call that dancing.
Yeah, it's a new step called bottom bumping.
Very artful. I bet you a year's salary I know where Leo is. Well, it's cheaper than corn and cluck for under $1. Don't Mr. Merlin me. I want this house cleared, and I want it cleared right now.
But they're not doing anything wrong.
Then I'll clear it.
Wow, it's late. We better get going.
Zach's house is a mess. Let's all pitch in and clean it up.
Well, that's better. Well, I'm going to bed. I think you better go, too. It's almost 10 o'clock.
That was not very nice, Mr. Merlin.
Not nice, but necessary.
Yeah, well, if you had listened to me when I wanted to talk, you would know that nothing in this house was or would be damaged, that the food was brought in by my friends, and after everyone left, I would have cleaned up this room and left it exactly the way you see it now.
I find that very difficult to believe.
Well, if you don't think I have enough respect for you or your home, well, I can't stay here.
Where are you going?
Over to Leo's to sleep for the night. I'll call my mom in the morning and get a ticket to Hawaii. Bye, Mr. Merlin. What are you doing out there, and how are you doing it?
I'm levitating, and it hurts. Zach, I was wrong about tonight. I've come to apologize and ask you to come back.
I've been thinking I was wrong, too. I shouldn't have the party the first night I moved into your home.
Well, it's your home now, too. I'll get used to it. It'll take time, but I will.
I guess moving in and the party was too much Zach at once. I have to think more about what you need.
Good. Want to try again?
Oh, yeah.
Good. My levitator is giving out.
Can I try that?
Sure. You better hurry. Yeah, put your jacket on. It's cold out here.
Whoa! All right! This is great!
Come on, Zach. Grab my hand.
Zach, it's freezing in here. Did you open the window?
Going down.
I gotta cut out those big meals before I go to bed.
Well, good morning. Did you sleep well?
Very well. Thank you.
Please be seated. Breakfast is served. We got scrambled eggs, fluffy, just the way you like them, freshly squeezed orange juice, croissants, and sausage a la Roger, my own special recipe.
Well, I'm very impressed.
I'm glad. It took me 2 hours.
A toast to my new roommate. I'm glad you're here, Zach.
Me too.
Oh, I don't understand. I'm happy, you're happy, Zach's happy, everybody's happy. Why isn't the plant happy?
My fault, totally. I haven't paid enough attention to it. Even when it got depressed because I was unhappy, I still ignored it. But I did a little work in the crystal room this morning. This is going to make you feel better and grow up big and strong.
You see, it's going to be nice having Zach around the house.
Zach, you didn't feed it too much, did you?
Positive. I worked out the formula very carefully.
Zach.
You think I used too much giraffe hormone? Oh, no. There goes the ceiling.
Zach, you know the story of George Washington and the cherry tree?
Yeah.
Go to it.